Fortnite Chapter 3, Season 3 is right around the corner, and we are looking at the most mind-blowing theories for the brand new season. Theories that are actually coming true. Dr. Sloan is about to be defeated forever. Dr. Sloan's storyline may be coming to a close. Introduced in 17.0, Sloan was a main NPC boss. She was added back into the map this season, but is set to be removed by the end of it. Oh, you're telling me that Dr. Sloan is supposed to be removed by the end of this Fortnite chapter? Well, yes, this seems to be true. Yes, that's literally right. Fortnite's actual bad boss is set to be removed by the end of this season. So it seems like Sloan is about to lose it all. Yes, that's Sloan right there. That's Sloan that's about to wipe me out. I'll be right back. Leakers in the game's files have actually uncovered that Dr. Sloan is set to be removed from our Fortnite game literally forever. Coding suggesting the date of her removal, and this seems to be at the end of this season. Season 2 of Chapter 3. Dr. Sloan has been the bad guy in our Fortnite game now for a while, but with the battle between the Seven and the Imagined Order raging on, and with the facts that we already know, that the Seven will take back the islands, and the Imagined Order will be defeated, cornered in Covert Cavern. We know this is gonna be the end of the Imagined Order, and it would now seem this is gonna be the end of Dr. Sloan. Oh, actually, that may not be true, bro. Please, trying to do a video. Thank you. Oh, snap. Yo, Sloan, get out of here. Wow, that damage, bro. What? Oh, come on. The leak does go on to question, do you think Epic will just remove her NPC, or will she be truly defeated? Sort of implying that Dr. Sloan may be temporarily defeated, removed from her island, and maybe will make a reappearance again in the future. Epic Games does love to add reoccurring characters back into their game, and with the character as important as Sloan, it seems likely that she could maybe return, but with the Imagined Order totally losing to the Seven. How did she notice me? I'ma hide it. But with the Imagined Order totally losing the fight against the Seven, it would seem like Dr. Sloan is literally about to be defeated. Oh my god, is she really? Oh my, the squad is coming, boy. Yo, I gotta get in that vehicle. Do you believe in the theory that Dr. Sloan is gonna be defeated? Hey, let me know what you guys think, Silly nerd! Got him. Got him. Hey, no need to tell me I'm trash, okay? I know. Columbo and the giant monster are actually the same creature. We know Columbo is returning to our Fortnite game, not just because Columbo berries have been re-added back into the game, not just because the giant snow pits that have made an appearance in our game as well. Hey, you know, the same snow pits where Columbo emerged from. And of course, not only the crazy leaks in the game's files suggesting that a eliminatable Columbo is being worked on by Epic Games. We know all of this is actually true. We know Columbo's coming back, but did you guys actually know that Columbo and the Polar Peak Monster are actually the same creature? It talks plenty about how in the game's files there is the sound of some kind of giant monster that is literally still waiting to be released into this season of Fortnite. Literally, the sounds of a beast with the codename of Cactus was added into the files all the way back at the start of Chapter 3. Cactus, of course, is the codename for the giant monster that came to our OG Fortnite island in the Giant Robot vs. Monster event. That's right there has the codename for Cactus, and this is in the files. The monster is coming back. Okay, we know Columbo is in the files and set to return, and we also know the giant monster is set to return. But how do we get this theory to believe that Columbo and the Cactus creature are the same thing? Oh my goodness, bro. I don't want anything to do with that over there. No, thank you. Nope, doing a video. Columbo and the giant Polar Peak Monster have one thing in common. They are the only giant monstrous creatures to ever be in our Fortnite game. And what is also super interesting about the giant monster is we never really found out where it came from. The theory goes a bit like this. The giant Polar Peak Monster was clearly some kind of deformed, unnatural beast with one giant eye and its ability to shoot giant lasers. This creature clearly had been involved in some kind of radiation disaster, causing him to mutate, leaving him with one eye and the ability to shoot literally lasers. It is believed at the time that the Polar Peak Monster was actually mutated, but we had no idea where from or why. Oh! Yo, a bit like that guy. Yo, my man. Hey, seriously, leave me alone. Doing a video. But fast forward all the way to Chapter 3. Another giant monster appears, Columbo. Then, of course, he disappears, and players believe that he has been captured by the Imagined Order. That's where you got to, huh? Running away from me like a coward. Huh! Sorry. Players believe with the disappearance of Columbo, the imagined order must have captured him and are running experiments on him. Experiments that could ultimately lead to Columbo becoming mutated and becoming a brand new creature. Or maybe the fact that the imagined order and the Seven are in a giant battle and weapons of mass destruction are going to be used. It doesn't seem too unlikely that the imagined order may deploy some kind of nuclear weapon that could end up destroying and even radiating our Fortnite Island. If our Fortnite Island does become radiated in the battle, maybe Columbo himself could become radiated and mutated and become the giant beast from our old Chapter 1 island. This theory is actually supported by the fact that the imagined order have taken great interest with the giant monster bones that are literally found in our Fortnite Islands today. Why would the imagined order care about these giant monster bones unless they had some kind of desire to create their own? Well, they have Columbo, and there's no doubt they have secret weapons to turn him into some kind of beast. Son, I said it! Victory Royale! Goodness knows how I actually beat him. I can't even see him on my screen. I literally dealt damage to him at this point. I cannot see him, but I'm gonna take it anyway. The visitor is actually Jonesy. Ooh! Yes, that's right. The visitor that is in our Fortnite game, one of the members of the Seven, is actually the most important character in our Fortnite history. Clearly doesn't think I'm the most important character in Fortnite's history. Hey, bro, I'm behind you, dog. Look at me. The visitor is one of the members of the Seven that is still masked. Epic Games hasn't actually uncovered the visitor's face yet, but don't worry, this theory has. A leaker in the game's files has actually got hold of the visitor model and managed to take its helmet off. And what we can see inside is that the visitor has the face of Jonesy. This is 100% the face of Jonesy. Of course, his eyes have been removed just because it's not a fully textured model. But the leaker does go on to say this: the Jonesy face under the visitor's mask is not a separate placeholder mesh like every other skin. The face is part of the visitor. It cannot be separated or removed without manipulating the mesh. The visitor has a completely unique mesh and is the only Jonesy with no eyes. And just to explain what this actually means is that there are plenty of different versions of Jonesy in our Fortnite game, but these are models which Epic Games has added the Jonesy face onto them to complete the model. But the difference is with the visitor, this model's face cannot be manipulated. It was not copied and pasted onto the visitor. It's actually a part of the visitor and was since day one, which actually means that the visitor and his face and behind the mask is 100% Jonesy's face. This is huge. This 100% confirms that the visitor is actually Jonesy, Agent Jonesy. You know, Jonesy. Hey, but it all changes now. The visitor is in fact Jonesy. At least according to this leak, and at least according to this theory. Hey, why are you walking away, bro? This whole segment of this video is dedicated to you. Where are you going? Support credit code on screen if you want to support the channel. Let me know what you think about all these theories for Season 3. Some of them are pretty crazy, guys. I'm gonna catch you all in the next crazy Season 2 Fortnite video. Thanks, guys. Peace.